Let's see.
Fucking that bitch in a yoga stand, swinging that cable down.
All right, welcome to a different style of video. I know the intro is a little bit pretty hype for what it's actually going to be, but with my new job promotion and switching lanes a little bit, I've been at work way too much. Can't really say much about it, NDA. Yeah, I'm just really busy, not spending as much time at home as I would like playing Mabinogi. And being the creative that I am, I figured, hey, let's figure out a way to make content while I'm at work. So I found these woods here, and now I'm just on my breaks. I'm doing everything on my phone. I'm editing the videos on my phone. I'm coming out to this somewhat remote location, not really because it's like in the middle of the city, but it looks kind of sketchy around here to film these videos. So it's more ways to deliver content for the people who like watching me. So what are we doing today? We're actually going to be reading comments from my Mabinogi videos, like the title says. Now, I'm hoping for some funny ones. I'm hoping for some bad ones. I'm hoping for some grammar mistakes. Not to shit on you if you made the grammar mistake. It's the internet. People don't care about auto-correcting what they type on YouTube. It's just the way of life, and that's normal. So first up, we got Fourth Wall 826. I hope the clothes don't clip like crazy. Some of the more detailed gears, especially when you have wings, coat, or cape. You know what? I agree with that. My biggest issue with the new gachas is a lot of the clothes clip and they look super busted. Like the shoulder like disconnects. Just kind of, I can't I can't do it. But the shoulder disconnects from the character and it looks super busted. Especially when it comes to some of the new outfits as Batman. Alright, this one's a little bit lengthy, but it's from Wheels of Death. I've spent a long time away from Mabby, but started playing again less than a year ago. It was my first MMO, and it has always held a soft spot in my gamer heart. That's kind of sweet. I was glad to return, and also glad to introduce my girlfriend to it. So excited for the Unreal update. Alright, that is very wholesome, and I love when you're able to bring people in from your personal life to a game that you love, especially a game like Mabby. It has such a high barrier to entry. So hopefully your girlfriend's still playing with you, Wheels, and hopefully it's going good. Hopefully you're still playing. This one is just wholesome. Warms up my heart. All right, this next comment is from someone I've never seen on my channel before, the Mabby Nerd. Very chill vibes. Yes. So we're gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here, but the lo-fi music has been such a fun little project for me to make. The reason for that is I would play Mabby, and I would, like everyone else, I would just stand around, chat with people, dip out of the conversation, mentally check out a little bit, and just sit there on my phone, waiting until we do something, waiting until someone offers something. And I was like, you know what? A few years ago, I tried to mess around with FL Studio. And I decided, I was like, let me pull up FL Studio and do a little research on lo-fi music. I love lo-fi music, and the cool thing about it is any genre of like media that you love, whether it's movies, animes, anything, you can Google or even YouTube, just type in your favorite artist. So like, let's say Suicide Boys lo-fi, it'll pop up. If you type in The Legend of Zelda lo-fi, it'll pop up. If you type in Animal Crossing lo-fi, it'll pop up. So with that being said, a lot of other mediums have lo-fi music associated with it. And the reason why I started to make it is because Mabinogi is like severely lacking compared to those other mediums, okay? Like if you think about it, every other medium has so many people making creative content and publishing it on YouTube, and Mabinogi does not have that. And it's not that there isn't a lot of creatives in the community, it's just they're not uploading to YouTube. So a lot of Mabinogi content creators will upload or stream on Twitch and then not upload to YouTube. But then when you come to watch any other medium, it's always there. So that's kind of what inspired me to make the lo-fi music, especially being a fan of myself and like hip hop, and there's just so many reasons why I decided to dive into it. On top of like, I would just be chilling and not really doing anything with my time. Like I just finished editing a video. Whenever I finish one, I usually clock out for about a week mentally before I start planning the next one. Or sometimes I'll do 2 back to back and then clock out for a week. But I want to keep everything fresh, and lo-fi music is a way to do that for me. So I'll listen to like the Mabinogi soundtrack and then pick one song off of it and kind of do like 20 songs with certain things that stand out to me from that song. So it could be like the piano chord and Now's theme, and I'll try and like tweak that and sprinkle it in somewhere. But again, all of it's inspiration for me. It's not one-to-ones, but some of the lo-fi tracks I want you to listen to and be like, oh shit, I could probably hear this somewhere in game. Now, that being said, some of them don't fit that vibe, but give me Mabinogi energy, and I think that's good enough for me. Sakai7111 says, let's fucking go. Number 2! I was waiting for this one so good. Thank you so much, especially for number 2, because it was, number 2 is essentially not number 2, it's like 1.5, but it's all the music I didn't feel confident in that I went back and cleaned up a little bit and just added that finishing touch to it, you know? I wasn't originally going to release them, but I figured, you know, I put out a little poll, I made a video about it. It is what it is, it's life. And nothing but some, for like, fuck man, I'm trying to talk and I'm getting hiccups. So when I made the videos, the posts about it, nothing but support from you guys. So I decided, you know what, instead of sitting on it, let me just put it out there. Put like maybe another hour of work into it, and then call it a day. Lo-fi music, I'm gonna keep making. I'm gonna get. Fuck, bro, I can't talk today. So the lo-fi music, regardless, I'm gonna keep making it. I'm gonna keep putting it out. I'm gonna try and hit one lo-fi project every month or 2. Ideally, I'm expecting 2 to 3 months in between each one, just because life is busy, and I have not been in my, like, I absolutely have not been on my computer in like the last week, and that sucks. So who knows, maybe we'll get there, maybe not. But yeah, expect like every 2 to 3 months. I'm gonna try and get those out. All right, the next comment is from UP. I'm peeing or you pee? I wish this could get more views. All right, don't worry about views. I'm gonna keep making these just because I believe Mabinogi needs more more content in the YouTube space. And unfortunately for me, my brain runs faster than I can keep up with. So artistically, I have no talent. But when it comes to wanting to do things that require talent and skill and requires some taste and effort, I still try. So don't worry about views. Especially after the last post, I'm gonna keep making them. I'm gonna keep dropping them. As long as you guys keep watching them, even if it's 10 of you, I'll keep making them. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. All right, next one is from Elra. Man, I guess I'll have to get stronger to do that airship stuff. Rip. All right, airship stuff. Let me tell you, Elra. You don't have to get stronger. You just need friends. Airships are extremely easy because the Wyverns, they aren't that strong. And then the red dragon, it's not like you have to kill it. You just have to hit it a certain amount of times and then you're good. So if you get some skills that let you hit fast, like way of the gun, you can even, the little ballistas, those things are OP. So you don't need to get stronger. Actually, let's cliff note that. If you get one shot by the Wyverns, you have to get stronger. But if you can survive that, then you don't need to get stronger. All right, Thon. Such a vibe. Thank you, Thon. Big appreciate it, especially hearing it come from other content creators. Now, I do want to say all of these are copyright free. If you want to go YouTube to MP3 and just kind of rip the whole thing, feel free to do it. A little self promo on that note. My Patreon is going to have more just these type videos of me rambling about shit, and then as well as like extra stuff like polished versions of the lo-fi tracks to download. But again, if you don't want to support the Patreon, I completely understand. And if you just want to take the lo-fi music, YouTube to MP3. That's all you got to do. So if you use them in your videos, on your stream, you're golden. And you're not going to get a copyright strike. You are free of charge. Have fun. Enjoy. And again, thank you so much for watching. Alright, so this one is from Spark 9, and it's a pretty big one. This is a game I've been curious about for years, and I'm going to finally bite the bullet and try it. I've been longing for an older style anime MMO, and TBH, I get burnt out easily with Elsword, never played it, and Maple Story. Rip Maple Story 2. Little pause there. I always find it so goddamn funny when somebody pulls Maple Stories 2, like Maple Stories 2 death out of the bag, and like, remember this game failed. But yeah, Maple Story was a great game, so maybe this will be different. Final Fantasy 14 used to be my game, but I've lost interest in the past few years, and here's to an honest shot. Maybe I can make some friends. Whew. Alright, this is a loaded one. Let me take a little break. Alright, this is a loaded one. So, Mabinogi as a package is a pretty solid one. It's like your very first time going to McDonald's, okay? You know, when you're a wee buck, you finally go to the McDonald's and you see everything and you're so happy. You'll meet some of the kids there, you'll have a great time, you'll play in the playpen and just have a blast. And as a kid, you're gonna keep going there and you're gonna keep having fun. But as you get older, i.e. the more time you spend in Mabinogi, you'll learn once you start spending your own money on it, and a lot of time there, and it's an average package there. It's good, but there's better out there. Now, one thing I will say, one thing that Mabinogi does get right is the absolute fact of community, friendship, and just hanging out energy in the game. I've tried so many MMOs out there, and there is not the same type or same energy when it comes to just talking and hanging out with friends. Like, the big thing with Mabinogi is it really captures the freedom of choice. And being able to, like, zoom in your camera, everyone's chatting, just hanging out, talking about life. I have not seen that in any other MMO. When it comes to other games, people are more content driven, but when it comes to Mabinogi, a lot of people just like hanging out. They log in, they talk for a few hours, and they log out. It's essentially MSN Messenger, if you remember, if you're old enough to remember that. So if you're looking to make friends, Mabinogi is definitely the spot. It may be a little weird, but just walk up to people, be like, hey, can I ask you a question? And most of the time they'll say yeah, and then you can send them a friend request if they answer you, and they'll accept, and then you can hit them up the next day, and then all of a sudden, you know, boom, you guys are friends. Mabinogi is a great game for that. Long-term investment, it might be a little bit iffy depending on what you expect out of it. But if you're not expecting a whole lot, but besides hanging out with friends, running content, sometimes buying some new items, you'll have fun. Even if you're not spending real money, you'll have fun, trust me. All right, Engineer 663. I have to split screen if I want to record and read comments, so that's why I'm like, oh, what's that say? I'm not much of a wings guy, but I'm sure my girlfriend would love a pair, and she just started playing and loves the game. If you have any left over, my in-game name is Embark. Alright, I apologize. I've sent out like 6 wings so far. I apologize for anyone else who's commented and I haven't gotten to you. I am so sorry. My day literally consists of waking up, going to work, working, going home, cooking, doing laundry, going to bed. But yeah, I'm glad your girlfriend started playing. Hopefully she sticks around. Mabby's a hard game to get people into. But best of luck to you. Tell your girlfriend I said welcome to Mabinogi and enjoy the wings. Alright, Zach Anderson 8318. If only this game didn't have such a massive gap between old and new players. I was a repeat returner and I just can't do it anymore. No one wants to help. It's such a slog to get the money to get good items. That is just not worth it. I started in G3 and those were the glory days. Alright. I'm sure any Mabinogi player can tell you, if you want to bridge a gap between old and new players, there is a couple good tutorials. Check out Firelight. Ball Puncher has been knocking it out of the park with guides as well. Both of those are a little bit lengthy. Again, I apologize. I'm pretty sure TikTok has me convinced I have ADHD, and it's just been more prevalent the older I get. I did have some guides. They weren't in depth. The whole point was to make it easy, but who knows, maybe there's still some relevant information to you, but if you're a returning player, I don't think there is. But anyways, Firelight, Ball Puncher, great guides. Do Blanded's questline. Just go on the wiki, type in Blanded. It will give you all the information you need. But G3 were the good days, my friend. They were. Well, I hope you keep returning, and hopefully you stick around. Hopefully things get a lot easier, but yeah, I feel your pain. Alexa the Lost 2459. I just started playing again this month, and there's so much more content. It's crazy. Mabinogi has so much content, and you are absolutely right. What other game has this much content? WoW? Who the hell wants to play WoW? Mabinogi is so good for the fact that they have so much content. Like, it is absolutely insane how much content Mabby has, and the fact that it's all free. It's pretty rad. But yeah, anyways, welcome back, Alexa. I hope you enjoy your time here. Or not welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Sorry. It's early, and the sun's coming up. I didn't finish my coffee, but welcome back. Thank you so much for watching, and how about this? One lucky player, comment your username down below, and I'll actually mail you $10 million. I'm gonna pick a random person. I'll have the little wheel in the next video when we read more comments. If you have any more questions, if you just wanna talk with me, leave a comment and I'll answer it in the next video. But yeah, that's it. Got nothing else for you.
I'm still shining, baby girl wildin'. Catch me right by with that look in my eyes. I'm starting to swear about the way I'm gripping my nine. Yeah, I'm always on my toes, but I'm still the same. Standing tall over my grave. Make sure it's filled with all the people we supposedly see. Make sure you throw the flags in and all the money we made. I can't put them on my wall, that shit just ain't my taste. It ain't my taste, it ain't my taste. Shawty wanna marry me, I said you better off than dead.